morning, my friends. We're gonna do something a little bit spicier today. So we've all been cooped up. It's been raining. The last few days have been beautiful. So I think we're gonna spice it up. So this one may be a little bit quick, a little bit more fast-paced for you, but that's okay. Just keep up and do what you can. And if you can't, take a break and we'll come back. You can meet us when we get there. So it'll be fine. Take your time. So we're going to start up at the top of our mat. We're going to let those shoulders roll. Head and neck, yes. And no. Give those a roll. I'm going to start out with some chair poses. I know we love them. So from here, we're going to inhale, open, exhale, scoop through, chair. Now remember, we're putting our weight back onto the heels, maybe even lifting to the toes, reminding ourselves to keep our weight back. Inhale, lift, exhale, dive. Let the head and neck go. Maybe even a few knee bends here. Even if we can't touch the floor, we could touch our shins. Nice deep breaths. From here, we're going to inhale, half lift, looking forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, open. Palms coming together, back again into our chair. Forward here, maybe a little more advanced. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive. Again, let the head and neck go. Maybe even grabbing opposite elbows. Then changing the grasp. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, bring it up. Open, one more, chair. And again, maybe bringing it forward. Maybe come into the toes. Adding a little bit more action in those quads. Inhale, lift, exhale, dive. Head and neck, let it go. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping right foot back to lunge. Exhale, open. Bring it down. Step, exhale, back to plank. Elbows coming in. We're going to inhale, dive forward. Elbows stay tight against the ribs. Bringing it through, lifting to cobra or up dog. Let's float it on back to child's pose and work out that spine. Inhale, lift the hips, tuck the chin, round. Roll forward and drop into those hips. Inhale, bringing it back. Exhale, round through. Forward. A few more here. Sinking it back to our child's pose. Resting those hips into the heels. Maybe even palms down by our heels. Letting the back open up. Few breaths here. Let's move it on. Palms coming overhead. Inhale, round up. Exhale, curl toes, lift. Up into our downward dog, letting the head and neck go. Alternating heels into that mat. Grounding into our palms. Fingers are nice and wide, shoulder width apart. Start with that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward. Right into our crescent lunge. Let's peel it up. Now let's inhale, bring it forward. Now we're putting all of our center of gravity on that front foot. So let's bring it through and give me a knee. Bringing it back. Drop that heel. Let's go over to warrior two. Eyes are forward. Knee forward through toes. Palms come up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, cartwheel, elbow. Modified position or palm to floor. Up to you. Maybe even arm overhead to feel those ribs open, crack, crack, crack. Yum. Inhale, bringing it down. Back to our lunge, step. Back to our downward dog. Let's do that other side. Inhale, let's lift. Let's bring that foot forward, rounding up into our crescent lunge. Again, angle forward, so now our center of gravity, front foot. Bringing it through, give me a knee. Nice and solid. Bending into the knee, let's step it back. Opening it up into our warrior two pose. Top hand comes up, exhale, reverse. Inhale, cartwheel. Maybe even extending or palm to floor. Again, up to you. Inhale, let's bring it down. Exhale, let's open. Oh yeah, feel that back crack. Inhale, step through and forward. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending into the knees. Exhale, out of our heels, open. Beautiful. Palms to heart, exhale. Round one. Working out those kinks. Inhale, let's open. Exhale, give me a chair. However you want to go. A, B, C. We're going to inhale, bring it up. Exhale, dive. Head and neck, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping right foot. Back to lunge. Now again, opening it up. Now this time, maybe you want to drop the knee and uncurl the toes. And maybe opening that left knee, if you choose. We can open it here. We can even bring in that back foot. That quad. Nice and tight. Let that go. Let's step it right back to our plank. Another chaturanga here. Elbows in. We're going to inhale, dive forward. Elbows down. Through. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. We're going to lower. Exhale, up and back to our downward dog. Alternating those heels. Letting that head and neck go every time. Now let's add. Inhale, let's lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Back up to our crescent lunge. Now let's add a little more. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, let's bring it in. We have that knee. Now let's extend. Beautiful. Working on that balance. Ground into that left foot. Inhale. Bringing it back. Up and over again to our warrior two. Top hand comes up to our reverse. Inhale. Bringing it forward. Elbow to knee or palm to floor. And extend. Feel those ribs open. Inhale. Bringing it down. Exhale. Stepping back to our dog. Alternate those heels. Let's move on to the other side. Inhale, lift, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward. And up to our crescent. And again, we're going to angle forward. We're going to scoop through. Give me that knee. Now extend that foot. Again, we're flexing the foot in the air, grounding into the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to our warrior two, top hand to reverse. And cartwheeling, inhale to our side angle bend, opening the ribs. Inhale, bringing it down. Exhale, let's open. Now again, we have that choice to drop the knee and uncurl the toes. Maybe even opening that right knee and lifting the back foot. And again, these are choices. So however you're feeling today is where we're going to move. We're going to let that go. We're going to step right on back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending into the knees. Exhale, open. Give me another chair. Through. And again, we can make that option however we want. Inhale, exhale, dive. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping right foot. Back to lunge. Exhale, open. Again, we have all of those choices. Dropping, releasing, opening the shoulder. Now let's let that go. Let's bring the palms down and let's float it back. Now, modified position is going to be up here into the knee, flexing that left foot, or we can sink it down. Now again, straightening that back. We're on the heel, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, maybe folding. And you go however far you can go. If we're not touching our nose to our knee, that's okay. Inhale, float. Back up to our lunge. Exhale, step. Again, back to our downward dog. Alternating those heels. Let's do a few more rolls. So let's inhale, drop to the knees. Exhale, uncurl down to our child's pose. Let's roll out that spine 2 times. So we're going to inhale, lift the hips, tuck the chin, round and roll through. Drop into that up dog. Sup, dog. Sup. Inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Again, nice and slow. Inhale, lift the hips, tuck the chin. Feel each vertebrae let go here. You are in control. Controlling our bodies with our breath. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, sinking down. Nice deep breath. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, round up. Exhale, curl toes, lift. Back to our dog. Alternate those heels. Moving on to the other side. Now my back will be towards you, but we know the drill. Inhale, exhale, bring it forward. All the way up to our crescent. Again, inhale, angle forward. Center of gravity. Scoop it up. Knee. Now let's extend. Beautiful. Flexing. All of our weight into our heel. Bend, inhale, exhale, bring it back. Heel comes down, up and over to 2, top hand, and reverse. A lot of repetition today. Warrior Wednesday, or if it's not Wednesday for you, we're warriors anyway. Inhale, bringing it down. Again, exhale, let's open. Now we have that choice again to drop the knee and uncurl. Open the right knee, and we can even lift. Reaching back. Open the shoulder. Choices, my friends. However we're feeling today. So let that go. Bring it right back to our lunge. Let's step. Inhale, forward, forward fold. Half lifting, exhale, fold. Head and neck, let it go. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, out of our heels, open. Palms, again, coming back to center. One more round here. Inhale, let's open. Exhale, dive. Head and neck, let it go. Bending into the knees if we'd like. Seeing how tight we are in our low back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping right foot. Back to lunge. Exhale, let's open. Beautiful. Now let's reach back. Try and touch that heel. I know literally we can't, but let's just try and aim those fingers towards the heel. Bringing it down. Inhale. And bring it on up. Inhale, round it down. Exhale, step. Back. So from here, let's do some plank and side planks here. So we're going to inhale, bring it forward and hover into a plank. Now, modified position, we could bring the left knee in, the left foot comes out, and then we open. First position. You want to build on that. We can also go to full side plank. All choices. Nice and tight. Keep those abs tight. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, push back to dog. Other side here. Inhale, bring the right knee in. Right foot comes out or open for a modified position. Or we can even bring it to our full plank. Keeping those abs tight. Stacking those feet. Not dumping into our shoulders. And inhale, bring it down. Beautiful, pushing back, exhale back to our dog. Nice deep breath. Inhale, hovering over to plank. Elbows come in, we're gonna chaturanga. Inhale, dive. Exhale, bring it up to up dog. Exhale back to child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, round. Exhale, curl toes, lift hips. Let's go into that last round here. So we're going to inhale, lift the left. Exhale, bring it forward, lunge. Now we're going to add more here. You know the drill. Bringing it up to our crescent. Inhale, angle, exhale, scoop. Now we have that knee. Now we have the extension. Now let's go to warrior three. Slowly bend and bring it forward. Flexing the heel behind us. Palms could even come to heart. Beautiful. Bend, left knee. Place the heel down. Bring it up, dive over to two. Beautiful. Top hand comes up, reverse. Inhale, cartwheel. Again, we have the option to stop and pause at our elbow or bring it to the floor. Arms extend over. That feels so good on that low back. Now from here, we're going to change it up just a smidge. So we're going to inhale, bring it down. Now keeping both hands down and inside of that big toe. So from here, we're going to drop the knee. We're going to uncurl the toe. And we're going to press into our palms as we lift our chest. Nice deep stretch for that psoas right here in our quads. You feel it in the groin. Yum. Going a step further, if you choose, we can walk it down to the elbows. It's a little more. It's a lot more. So if we don't reach the elbows, that's okay. Just stay lifted on those palms. So make sure you're pressing out of the elbows, but sinking the hips. It's a lot of work here. Want to step it up even more, we can even curl the toes and lift the knee. 2 more breaths here, my friends. And we're going to slowly drop that down, uncurl the toes. Let's bring it right back on up. We're going to frame that front foot. Let's float back again. Now, if anybody knows me, sometimes I forget things on one side, but that's okay, we'll get there. So we can stay lifted again, nice and tall. Extend our spine first, and exhale, we can fold. Palm doesn't have to reach the floor. If we have blocks, we can use those. Just keep that head in line with the spine, no tucking the chin. Inhale, let's bring it through. Exhale, lift, step back to our dog. Alternate those heels. Let's move it on, go to the other side. So again, my back will be towards you, but we're gonna walk through it. So right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward. Beautiful. Right on up, crescent. Now remember, we're adding on, so we're gonna inhale, angle forward. Exhale, scoop. There's the knee. There's the extension. Now let's go to 3. And and forward. Float. Soften that balanced leg. Again, palms can come to heart. Flexing the heel in the back. Beautiful. Inhale, bend. Exhale, place the heel. You're going to bring it up, dive over to 2. Top hand comes up, reverse. Cartwheeling down, elbow to knee or palm to floor. Again, all options. Extend that arm. Now changing it up, we're going to inhale, bring it down. Everything to the inside of the big toe. Palms to the inside of the big toe. And now again here, we're going to drop the knee and uncurl the toes. Pressing into the palms and lifting the chest. Now you're going to really feel that in that psoas. Right here on the front side of the leg and the hip. Beautiful. Wanting to walk it down a little more, adding more. Again, choices. So if we're not comfortable bringing it all the way down, you don't have to. Just not sinking into those shoulders. Remember, we're pressing out. Nice deep breath. Stepping it up if you choose, curling the toes and lifting the knee. That just adds a little bit more. One more breath. Let's drop that knee, uncurl the toes. Let's bring it up. Now, to make up for my forgetfulness, we're going to float it back. We're going to flex the toes. Now let's bring it down. Again, we're sitting on the heel. We're nice and tall, flexing the right toes, not the wrong ones, the right ones. Enter laugh here. I can hear you laughing. And we're going to exhale, fold. Again, go down as far as you feel comfortable. Every side will be different. Not such a good side for me, but we all have our bad sides. We love them anyway. Now let's bring it forward one more time and come back. Inhale, forward sink. Now let's exhale, float it back. Now let's stay lifted. Toes are flexed. We're nice and tall. Again, straighten up that spine, so find our posture first. It's not about getting into the pose. It's about what we learn along the way. Slowly exhale forward, keeping that head in line with our spine, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. Adding still. Bring it through. All the way up. Beautiful. Let's step it right back to our dog. Alternate those heels. Inhale, drop into the knees. Exhale, uncurl. Few breaths here. Did a lot of balance in here, doing a little bit more spice. So let's inhale, peel it up to the heels and bring it on up to our knees. Now, if we have bad knees, this is probably not a good suggestion, so we could just sit down and wait for us to get there. So we're gonna roll it out. We're gonna have fists and we're gonna bring them to the small of the back. Now we're gonna keep our hips over our knees here. So we're pushing our hips forward as we open, trying to get those elbows behind us, and we're gonna lean it back as you press the hips forward into our camel. Inhale, let's bring it through. Exhale, back to child's pose. Nice and slow, let's keep it moving. Inhale, round through. Exhale, curl toes, lift hips. Back to our dog. Speaking of hips, why yes, I think we will. Pigeon, you say. I can hear you from there. So let's bring that right leg to the sky and float it forward to that thumb. Again, pressing into our palms, pressing the hips into the mat, avoiding that dreaded side sit. Here is our side sit. Let's bring it forward, hips square to the mat. Now we can bring it forward. We can palms down. We can peel up. Feels amazing. Or we can hang out here for several breaths. A little shift into the hips. Two more breaths here. That next breath, we're going to slowly bring it up. Now, we have been doing some side planks, so let's throw one in here while we're at it. So we're going to inhale, curl the back toes. Exhale, we're going to bring it up and forward into a modified side plank. Now here's option A. We have an option B to come behind, opening it up a little more. So you choose what's working best for your body today. And let's slowly bring it down and push back to our dog. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, lifting left leg to the sky. Exhale, floating forward. Knee coming to thumb. Alternating those hips. And again, we have all of those options here. We can place those palms below the shoulders. We can dive it forward. We can roll it back up. Or we can just hang out. So again, there's no wrong way here. Whatever we're feeling today. Shifting into those hips. Hanging out here for another 3 to 4 breaths. Remember, keeping those hips square. A little shift into those hips. Nice deep breaths. And last 2 breaths. Taking our time. Using our exhale to release any of that tension trapped in our knees or our hips. On that next breath, slowly walking back on up. From here, going into those modified side planks. Now choose one. Inhale, curl toes. Exhale, bring the foot forward and open. Heel comes down. Or we could bring it behind us and reach, open up. Slowly bringing it right back down to our plank. Stepping it back to our dog. And let's finish up. Next breath, inhale, step, right foot forward to lunge. Open it up, maybe even reaching towards that back heel again. I know we literally can't touch it, but we're trying to imagine our fingers reaching towards the back heel. Inhale, bringing it down. Exhale, step, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Now, exhale, let's bring it over to the left side. Straighten up that spine and exhale, fold. Again, loosening up that low back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to center. Reset the spine and fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, walk over to the right this time. And again, extend the spine. Inhale, exhale, fold. Now remember, if we can't touch the floor, it's okay. We have the side of our shins, our knees, our calves, whatever makes us feel that stretch in the low back here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring it forward and fold. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, bring it up. Open. One more chair, palms through, forward. Modified. full, or balance. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, palms back to our center. Now, doing some balance poses here, my friends. We're going to start with modify. We're going to open up the shoulders in the back here for eagle. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross the right foot over left. Now the right palm comes under left. Now, if our palms don't come together, that's okay, as long as we're holding ear in our elbows. That's going to feel and make the stretch in the back. You can even hold the tops of the shoulders. Eventually coming here. Now, next step from here, eyes are forward. Now we're going to cross and sit. Now, many variations of our eagle here. Of course, we can wrap it. We can keep it here. We can even bring it here, opening up the hip. You decide what's best for you. Another breath. Slowly unwind. Palms come behind us. Open the chest. Maybe even adding a fold. Again, these are options. Head and neck go. Lead with our palms as we bring it up. And let that go. Going to the other side. Left crosses over right. Left arm under right. Again, crossing where you feel comfortable. We're going to lift. We're going to sit. And our eyes are forward here. See, bad sides happen. It's okay, I'm not perfect. And remember, we have the option. One more breath. Slowly coming out. Palms behind us, opening that chest. Optional. Diving forward, bending into the knees. And then slowly leading with our palms back on up. Palms coming back to our heart. All right. Did a lot of balance today, so that was a good one. So let's bring it on down from here. Fold. All the way down to a seated position. So from here, we're going to start in our butterfly. So let's bring our feet together, knees are down, holding on to the ankles. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are back and down. Now we're trying to sit forward onto our hips, not dumping into our back. So lift out, nice and tall, inhale, exhale, bring it forward for a little fold. Head and neck, let it go. Inhale, slowly peel back on out. Now from here, we're going to take that left leg and bring it out, keeping that right foot tucked. Now again, we're going to try and sit forward, so if we need to get our cakes out of the way, you know, we can lift them. Lift and separate if we need to. Cheeks on the mat. Nice and tall. We're going to inhale, flex the foot, and exhale, slowly bringing it forward. Nice deep stretch here. We're going to add on to this stretch also, keeping the hip all the way down to the heel on that mat. So if we feel it lifting, we're going to defeat the stretch purpose. So we need to keep both hips on the mat. Slowly lift and peel up. Now we're going to turn towards that leg and bring the palm of the foot into that thigh. So now we're going forward. Inhale, exhale, let's peel down for a fold. Nice deep breath. And slowly lift. Let's switch sides. So let's bring it back forward. Let's bring our left foot in, right foot goes out. And again, try and keep the heel all the way down to our cheeks onto that mat. So we're facing forward, nice and tall. Make your adjustments so we're nice and straight. Inhale, exhale, forward. Oh yeah, this side's tight. Nice and tight. So again, take your time here, my friends. Flex that heel. Next breath, nice and slow. We're gonna inhale, peel it up. Now we're gonna turn our body towards that open leg, bringing the palm of the foot into that thigh. So again, straighten our body towards the leg, inhale, half lift, and exhale, peel forward for a fold. Every side will be different. We'll notice things that are hurting that we may not have thought before, and that's okay. Now, bringing it forward, now let's open up into that straddle split. I know all my people love this one. This is always a favorite. Not. But it's okay. We're going to work on this. So, flexing toes, heels, nice and tall. Again, get those cheeks out of our way. So our hips are forward. Now, if we don't feel comfortable here, we could bring our palms back, opening the chest, and this could be enough for you. We want to try and do a step further, bring it forward. Maybe even leaning into it, that could be enough. That could be enough for some of us. Maybe walking down to the elbows, just keeping our spine extended and long as we bring it forward. Keeping those heels flexed. One more breath. As we slowly walk back on up. Now let's bring those knees in together. Beautiful. Now let's bring it over to the side and work on our boat or some controlled abs. So we're going to work on this a little bit here. So again, our feet, our knees are bent, arms are forward, nice and tall, lengthening that spine. We're going to inhale, exhale, lean it back until we feel like we're going to lift those feet. Just keep the spine tall. And now we're going to lift up into our boat. Keeping the abs tall, tight, maybe even tapping one toe and lift. Let's tap the other toe and lift. Let's go again. And let's tap. And let's do one more on each side. Tap and tap. Hold. Now from here, we're not going to lower all the way down. So we're going to slowly lower just to the small of the back. And hold here. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Lift. Back to our boat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Ab and core work here, my friends. Inhale and exhale, lift. Beautiful. Slower it down. Knees come together and circle. Let me move down here closer to my spot. Knees. Loosening up that lower back. Nice deep breaths. Working on that low back. Let's inhale, bring the feet to the outside. Exhale, drop those knees to one side. So remember, feet are outside the mat. Then we drop our knees to open the hips. Inhale, we shift the knees up. Exhale, we lift them over. And we can flip-flop those if you choose. So we're going to inhale up, exhale, over. Adding more, we could take that foot on top of the knee. Again, options. Inhale, exhale, over, and again, options if you'd like to take that heel, pressing on top of that knee. And slowly letting that go. Adding a little more spice to our twist. Let's bring those knees back in. So we're going to bring those feet back to the floor. Let's just cross the right leg over the left. Now we're going to let everything shift over to the left side. Now we have options here. Right palm comes out. We even have the option to let go of that right leg and hold on with our left palm. Further still, if anybody wants more, we could grab the bottom heel and open it up. Now again, this is a pretty intense stretch. So if we're not feeling it, just go back to the first step. It's okay. Nobody's looking. 2 more breaths here, my friends. As we slowly unwind, bringing it back in to our chest, hug. Let's move on to the other side. So let's bring the feet to the floor. Let's cross the left leg over the right, bring them down for a twist. Now again, I remind you, one side may be tighter than the other, and that's okay. Opening it up, we have the option maybe to hold on to that open leg, or even grabbing on to the lower. And again, if we're not feeling that, we don't have to. It's okay. Another breath, or 2. It's up to you. And we're going to slowly unwind. Knees coming back together. Bringing those heels to the floor. Palms are going to come down by our hips. Bringing our feet as close to our hips as possible. And we're going to inhale, exhale, press into a bridge. Putting all of our weight into the heels. Nice and tall, lifting, keeping the abs tight. Inhale, we're going to lower. Exhale, we're going to press. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. We slower, lower. Bringing those knees back in and circle. All right, my friends, I took us through a little spicy one today. We did amazing. Let me know what you think if you want to comment. Grabbing the big toes, going into our happy baby. Opening up those knees, pressing the elbows into the knees. Hips are still on the mat. Moving it around a little if you choose. As we bring it back to our center. And hopefully we've all had a good morning or a good afternoon, whatever time of day we're watching. We're going to slowly release one leg at a time. Palms are going to come out beside us. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to get a nice big ah sound. Ah. Nice way to relax and end our practice today. As we lie here with our palms up, our feet falling to the side, our eyes are closed. Lying here for 3 to 5 minutes on our own, resting in our Shavasana pose. So as we lie here, we're going to think about the things that are blessing us in our life. Yes, I know we're cooped up in the house. Yes, I know it's hard to stay home. But we are blessed. We're home, we're healthy, we're safe. We have our family and our loved ones close to us. So thinking about the positive things in our lives right now. Even the little blessings mean a lot. Resting here for 7 more minutes. Keeping our breath steady. Clearing our minds. Focusing on our breath. Keeping our minds present, our thoughts on our blessings.
again. This is very important for our time here, resting in our Shavasana. As we rest here a few more minutes, I will bring us up and out and close our day. Now, if you'd like to lay here for longer than a few more minutes, you may. But I'm going to close us up here. Slowly wiggling those fingers and toes. Bringing our knees over to one side to a fetal position. When we're ready, we're going to move on up to a seated position. Resting our palms on top of the knees or over the knees, up to you. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, remembering our blessings. Head and neck, yes and no. Palms come to the floor. Inhale, we open. And bringing those palms together to our heart as we bow for a namaste. Thank you for joining me again today. If you're here, I appreciate and miss you all. Thank you so much for having me.